everyone, and welcome to Saigon Corners podcast, where you can listen to fascinating stories on various topics. My name is Minh.
I am Hoàng Anh.
We're from Saigon Corners, and today we're going to talk about some unique museums.
As a matter of fact, when people visit in Ho Chi Minh City, they usually think of History Museum or Reunification Palace. But today, we're gonna bring you more about the museums in Vietnam, which are rarely mentioned. It's quite the ride, so I hope you enjoy this episode.
Okay, are you ready?
I'm always ready.
So, let's get started with the first one, Fito Museum. I'm going to provide a hint so that you can guess the purpose of this museum. About its name, Fito. This is a homonym of Phyto in Greek, and it represents the herb. Many years ago, Asians used to go to the mountain to collect many kinds of herb, then made a traditional medicine after some processes. Nowadays, people are familiar with pills which are made from the factories, so the old methods seem to be forgotten. So we want to introduce about Fito Museum to let you experience our traditional culture. You would find this museum on 41 Hoàng Yu Khương Street, Ward 12 of District 10. This museum has more than 3,000 artifacts on display about traditional medicine. For sure, you can visualize all the activities of medical examination, treatment, medicine dispensing of the royal physician from time immemorial. When visiting the museum, you can get an ancient and cozy feeling because of its full timber design. You will have an opportunity to observe the medical examination process for kings and civilians. There is a rumor about the cure for strength and also a remedy which helped the king have more than 170 children, and how they used objects such as breakers, canopy boats, medicine scales, medicine mortar pestle, and potion-soaked alcohol. The museum also has a huge treasure trove of Hangam books which about traditional medicine with more than 1,000 pages, including many precious books such as Vietnamese Pharmapedia, The Tranquil Mind of Hạng Thượng Lãng Ông.
Wait, Hải Thượng Lãng Ông? Who is he?
Well, he has been known as the ancestor of Vietnamese medicine, Hải Thượng, in his parents' hometown. Otherwise, Lãng Ông means lazy man. But for sure that he was not lazy, it referred to his hatred of fame and authorities. He spent all his own life finding out medicine methods. It is a pretty good museum, and it's always amazing to see that there are such interesting historical artifacts that a lot of people, including myself until a few days ago, thought it was just a normal museum.
About the second museum. If you are looking for more intriguing places, then I would definitely recommend checking that out. You can also find out the ancient beauty that's still preserved as well as unique architecture construction nowadays. First, this is one of the largest museums with valuable artworks. The Fireworks Museum, located in District 1, the center as well as the most luxurious and bustling place in Ho Chi Minh City. People rarely know the existence of this museum. It's a large building which combines with France and East Asian architecture, and the story of how it started is quite eerily. The original owner of this building was named Hứa Bổn Hòa. He was one of the wealthiest traders in South Vietnam in colonial time. He has 3 sons and 1 daughter. There was a rumor about his youngest daughter. Her name is Hứa Tiểu Lan. She unfortunately got leprosy and it couldn't be cured. This story inspired a director to make it into a movie named The Ghost of Hứa Family. After 1975, Hứa family left Saigon, and this building has been used as an art museum. The rest is, as they say, history. You see a play for the galleries, exhibitions, and trade activities such as oil paintings, lacquerware, or silk paintings when you come to the first floor. Moving up to the second floor, you will be introduced to Vietnamese art before 1975. They are exhibited according to the theme with close art-shaped architectures. Visitors will alternately visit from the Resistance Film Gallery to the Art Gallery of the Students of Indochina Fine Arts, which showcases the masterpieces of the North, Central, South, Spring Garden to the Cheerleading Gallery. That ends at the Showroom Ink painting. However, there's a totally different space on the third floor. You can find the antique sculptures and traditional handicraft of the ancient residents from stone, wood, copper, and ceramic in South Vietnam. The sculptures are mostly shown with many different themes, such as daily life, worship, decorations. The ceramic area is extremely rich with pottery products, from ancient to modern, of many various ceramic villages in the southern region. You will have to pay a 300,000 VND fee if you want to take photos with a professional camera inside the museum. However, there's no fee for a mobile phone. I should say that you have to be very careful and don't touch the artworks that are on display here or accidentally. The bell would ring and the security guard will seize you. Ho Chi Minh City Fine Art Museum is an ideal place for you to explore the artifacts. If you have an opportunity to come to District 1, do not miss this interesting destination.
So, how about the last museum, Minh Quân?
As you know, much like kimono of Japan or hanbok of Korea, áo dài is a symbol of Vietnamese culture. To honor the effort of designer artist Lê Sĩ Hoàng, the museum has established a name for itself. So today we're gonna explore this fantastic place with cultural value and historical witnesses. Escape from the hustle and bustle of Saigon, Aoi Museum is one of the 4 private museums in Ho Chi Minh City, which is located in District 9, a suburb of Ho Chi Minh City. There's a lotus pond with fruitful water, coconut tree, various big old trees providing shelter from Vietnam's heat, a fresh herb garden lying between the green grass. You're not paying for the history lesson alone, but also an enjoyable day within the peaceful atmosphere. Remember not to forget to try the monkey bridge while you're here. You're not only exploring the museum, but also visiting many small houses which can bring the Hoi An resonance for you. The Ao Dai Hall displays about 150 samples of Ao Dai. On the right following the entrance, you will be introduced to the history of Ao Dai through each period. The 4-part Ao Dai in the 17th century, the 5-part Ao Dai in the 18th century, the Ao Dai of the Minh dynasty in the 19th century. The one on the left shows Ao Dai worn in daily lives, with dress associated with Vietnamese women who have great contribution to socio-political field in the 20th century. The second exhibition inside Ao Dai Museum is about Ao Dai used during special occasions and Vietnamese music performance like the art of Wang Hot singing and Cairo jazz. The last main exhibition consists of 2 displays, one of the Ao Dai with the Southeast Asian flags pattern and one called brocade and flower. So, almost from the museum, we can feel that each sample has a meaningful backstory to it, and one of the special artifacts is the lemur. This rotting Ao Dai was buried through a chaotic war, which has been the memento love of the couple married since 1940. Last but not least, for those traveling with their young ones, the Ao Dai Museum also offers you a kid play zone, where you can come to draw, paint, and make their own Ao Dai legends. As a final reminder, keep in mind that you can use the flashlight while taking photos since it may damage the quality of the fabric. During your trip to Ho Chi Minh City, if you are into fashion and traditional clothing, you should pay a visit to the Ao Dai Museum to understand more about the cultural value of the Vietnamese people. Okay then, that is our recommendation for you to select and have an amazing time in Saigon. And if you are listening to this and you want to do something very nice, then you can always hit subscribe to our channel, leave a like, or perhaps even leave a few review, comments. We read every one of them and it will really make our day.
You've been listening to the first podcast by Saigon Corners. We are
Quân
and Hoàng Anh. You stay safe and I'll catch you in the next episode.